Hey, hello everybody, I'm Jennifer Bell and welcome to my newest video. I hope that you're all having a great day and that you're not dealing with too much stress, too much toxic stuff. You are living the life that you are choosing to live. So I'm going to start with my newest video, with my newest product that I just got. I should say this video, I already said that. Okay, so let's see what it is. And this would come in handy for like all different types of things, whether it's delivery, even if like, let's say you're going to the store and you get like rotisserie chicken, I think everybody should have an insulated bag in their car. And although I will admit, I don't always remember insulated bags in my car, I will suggest due to my experience on why it is necessary to, that you should. So learn from me. Because you know, you're getting like the rotisserie chickens, you're getting pizzas that are already hot. Let's say you're even out on the road and you, let's say you pick up a pizza and you're taking home. These are still good to have, no matter what size. And if you're a bigger family, it's better to have a bigger one, for obvious reasons, that you can fit more in there. You know, it can get a little messy when you have a bunch of little ones. But I think the point is that just to have whatever size you think you need. And like I said, these are good whether you have a delivery job or whether you're out on the road a lot, or just whether you pick up a lot of hot or cold stuff. They've got a lot of different branded ones. If you are doing gig work, they have ones that are unbranded. And so then that way, you know, if you're not doing gig work, you probably don't want to carry on a Doordash one, or like Instacart or something like that. So this is, oh Jesus, it's huge. Oh gosh, this is huge. This is definitely a pizza bag. Okay, so that's what it looks like inside. And I'm just gonna try and, oh my gosh, this is so awkward. Okay, so that's what it looks like inside. And then that's the lid, obviously. But like, if you see my elbow is like right here, so this is how long my arm is, and this, so like this is how deep it is. My whole entire, it goes all the way up to my elbow. And it's not like, let me try and do this so you guys can see. It's not like my hand is like even bunched up or anything either. You can see it straight. I'm trying to do this. This is so awkward. So my hand is like straight. And then as far as this, it's how long my arm is, so I still have like this much room to the corner, which is like right there. My elbow's right here, so this is huge. You can fit, like, you know, if you get like those 18-inch pizzas, they never fit in the small insulated bags, so this is good. Like if you were to take a couple of these into my ears, and you were to even get the cold pizzas, you know, you buy the refrigerated ones, they got to stay cold, and these are perfect. And then this is how, you know, obviously it fits. That's how big this is. And then the zipper, it's got the little flap up here, so you can put things like, I don't know, if you're doing like something like dumpling, or you're actually running your own delivery business, you can put like business cards, you could have flyers, you can have menus right here. Now, the only thing I would suggest is to get one that's got cup holders, because, you know, you can ask for one or keep one that's already been used. Let's say you just need one for in your car. You're planning on handing it to the customer, so you don't need the cup holder. Or even if you have enough cup holders, you know, because sometimes the restaurants don't give you cup holders. You know, it's good to have that. You know, you can always ask for an extra one too, an extra cup holder, like the 4 or the 2, and just let them know I just need an extra one to carry in my car. Most of the times they're not going to give you a problem, I don't think, unless they're running low or they just had problems with delivery drivers in the past. They've just been really rude about it. But yeah. And this feels like it should be really durable. Like, I've never heard of this brand. It's called Belford. But it feels really thick. And then the thing I like about it is that, you know, if you have the regular insulated bags that you get from like the gig companies, if you're carrying a pizza, you're going to have to carry it this way with it on your hand, or otherwise all the toppings, everything's going to get all messed up. So if you get one like this, you can hold it straight up. So then no matter how many pizzas you get, or even if you just get a bunch of rotisserie chickens, or you get a bunch of, if you get a bunch of bags with cold stuff, you can fit them in here. You know, sometimes the smaller ones like at Dollar General or other similar stores, they're going to be like maybe half this size, and you're only going to fit maybe a couple bags in there if it's a bunch of stuff that's not if it's a bunch of stuff that's not like chips that can bust open with weight on it, or eggs, you know, things like that can get crushed. And so I think that this is really just perfect. And let's do this. Honestly, I just really think that these are good to have, because we know that when we're in the stores, come on ladies, even some men, we go in the stores and we talk to other people in the store all the time, and we're just looking in dismay at our shopping carts that we were only going to go in and get one thing. It happens at Aldi's, it happens at Dollar Tree, it happens at Target, Walmart. No matter what store you're going to go into, Five Below, like seriously. You'll see a lot of my videos on here that I always look for sales. I can really love a store. I absolutely love the quality of their clothes, but because I'm cheap and I got 4 kids and they're just bills and all that, I try and save as much money as I can. So I'm always going straight to the clearance section. And when you're in the clearance section, it goes quick because you're finding a lot of stuff that you didn't need before. And honestly, you tell yourself that you don't need it. It's probably just gonna sit, but oh my gosh, it's only $1. Or this is like worth $50 and I'm getting it for like $5. So you just grab it because it's like such a good deal. Anyways, but you know, these are just good to have because in your car, because like I said, you could end up getting way more than you thought. I was in Target while I was waiting for my husband at a doctor's appointment, and I was only planning on going in and getting us each a snack so while we walk around and buy the time until we have to pick them up across the street. And you guys, how did I end up with kimchi, I ended up with eggs, I ended up with turkey bacon, turkey sausage, some kashi cereal, some yogurt, like a little smoothie thing for him that was organic. I ended up with some, I don't even remember it all. It's so ridiculous. Some Nutella. Yeah. I ended up with actually more than that. I made 2 trips. And it would have been nice to have this because the cold stuff obviously only has a certain shelf limit, you know, like yogurts or meats. And this would have been good to have. Now, I will say if you were going to get an insulated bag, the Dollar General ones were great for a little while. You know, if you're carrying stuff in them all the time, like frequently, that inner coating does wear down fairly quickly, especially hot stuff. I literally had a rotisserie chicken that was so hot from Costco that it melted a hole through the... So you want to make sure you're not putting anything that's like absolutely boiling hot, you know, because yeah, and that can cause a lot of damage. And just, if you think about it, if you're using something all the time, it's going to start wearing down. It's not going to last. Like if you're washing the same clothes, if you're wearing one outfit for a whole month, it's the material is going to start looking faded. It's going to start pilling. It's going to just look not nice anymore. So you want to try and get something that's a little more expensive and a little bit better quality. Now this is a little different than Dollar General. I should say I don't exactly know why. It just looks a lot different than what I'm used to when I use those bags. So I'm hoping that's because it's a better quality of this lining. But these can be used for hot or cold. So that's what's good about insulated bags. You can use them for both. But just don't mix them. Have 2 different bags. Do not mix your hot stuff with your cold stuff because their temperatures will reverse. So that is basically it. I'm going to use the zipper. And this isn't just like to advertise this brand or anything. It's just to show, you know, what insulated bags are like. If you've never used one before, if you're starting out gig delivery, or even if you've been on for a while, but you haven't needed a big bag before, or just if you need one because you're a mom, and this is so much easier than carrying a bunch of little bags because, come on, they all slip sometimes. It's a hassle if you have to set them down for a second. Then you have to grab them back up because you're like trying to... Some of the bags, the handles will move over here while you're trying to grab them. It's just... So it'd be so much easier just to use this. You know, so I hope that this helped. And if you have any questions, you know, I'd love to answer it for you. I will be using this soon. I don't know what these are for. Oh, it might be like a toggle to make it a little tighter. I have no idea. I just noticed those, and so then I kind of dazed out a little bit looking at them. But yeah, you just wrap this up in here, and then you've got two handles, and it can hold it a little more steady. This folds up, so you want to find one that can fold up too, because you don't need some big ginormous insulated bag taking up all your space in your car. You want to find one that can fold up pretty neat. If you can find one that's washable, most of them should be. I would suggest do not put them in your dryer, let them air dry. You know, it's just the coating inside, you don't want to mess that up, and especially a lot of the times the material like the ones at Dollar General, those really aren't going to take, it's better to hand wash. That's why they always said hand wash. But if you find one that you can wash, just, unless it says put in the dryer, I would just air dry it. Because sometimes, you know, you follow the directions and it still gets damaged some kind of way. If it says hand wash, like the Dollar General ones, you want to hand wash those, because the material on the outside can get messed up from the washing machine too, and from clothes detergent. So the best thing is just follow the directions, try and get some that are washable. That way, you know, it's easier. Sometimes we don't always have time to wash these out every time. Life goes fast. We get distracted by so many other things. And so, you know, just a little tip for you. But like I said, the ones that got cup holders, they'll sometimes, so far I've only seen them with 4 cup holders. I don't know if they have more, but you know, you can also put straws in here, napkins. You know, even if you don't have to, if you go to like Little Caesars, let's say, ask them one time for napkins. You know, they always give you like a ton. If it's 1 pizza, give them like 2 napkins. If it's 5 pizzas, give them the whole stack, because we know how greasy Little Caesars pizzas are, and they will appreciate that. And straws. You never know when you're going to drop one, and it's always nice to have some extras that are non-branded. Then that way it's cleaner coming off of here than it is out of the side pocket of your door or your glove compartment. Let's say they see you and they're like, where did you get those from? This just looks a little more professional having it in the pocket on your pizza bag, because if they trust that enough to have your food sitting inside, you know, your pizza bag, your delivery bags are going to be sitting in your car where it's a little safer from like dirt or anything else in your car. But just having them laying in like your pockets is kind of, you know. So anyways, I hope that you like this video. If you have any questions, comment below. If you'd like to see more content like this, hit the subscribe button after you hit that bell, after you hit the like button. And then hit the bell if you'd like to see future notifications of videos like this. I hope this helped you. Like I said, things like this could be used whether you're in gig delivery or not. You could just be a mom, you could just be on the go, and this will help. Especially if you get a couple of these, get a wagon, and you keep in your car, and you're good to go. So I will see you guys next time, and have a great rest of your day.